Hey guys, welcome back to Overtakes. This is Kel.
And this is Misfit.
And we are here with our in-between stage show, basically.
Our off-week discussion, if you will.
Our off-week, shoot the shit? I guess? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we're here.
We're gonna talk.
We're gonna talk a few things. Just like kind of a little recap of stage one. I mean, obviously we went over that, like the stage playoffs and all that, but
with the impending meta shift, I mean, there's nothing you can really take out of except for records. Yeah. Really, out of stage one into stage two.
Yeah.
I think a couple of teams benefited themselves. Like, I think Toronto benefited by going 5-2 because I think they might have a little difficulty in this next meta.
Yeah. I think, a little bit. There's going to be some teams that are going to fall, some teams that are going to rise, but that's going to be, we're going to talk more about that next week when we do our first power rankings for stage two. We'll kind of factor in those different things.
I mean, it could be, we're definitely going to have differences in opinions on that, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because it's going to be a jumbled mess going into it.
I mean, basically our top three are going to be the same, and then our bottom three are going to be the same. Because, I mean, those top three teams, they can play any meta they want, and they're still going to be dominated as hell. So. Yeah,
especially when you throw in DPS and stuff. Those guys
yeah, because then they just they become even better.
Yeah.
Scarily enough, when you put them in a DPS meta, which is like, just think about that for a second, about like what Vancouver and San Francisco just did. And imagine them being better.
Yeah.
When you get a guy like Haxel that gets to play Genji again, or a guy like Sinatra who gets to play literally anybody besides Zarya.
Yeah. And you have guys like Architect and Striker that have become viable. And Stitch and then you have New York with Sabiobi, Pine, and Flower just sitting there waiting for their shot.
Exactly.
I mean, like and Nene and Libero.
Yeah. It's going to be gross.
Yeah.
So, yeah, expect that next week.
And there are other teams that did mediocre to almost kind of terrible, like London, that are like, yep, okay, I'm back in.
Oh, London's way back in.
Just give Prophet something besides fucking Brigida or Zarya.
Yeah. We know how Brigida went with him. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he wasn't terrible.
No, he wasn't bad, but
I'm just glad
he was way better at Zarya, and now he gets to play. Well, now he'll probably play Junkrat with the changes that are coming up.
Yeah.
Should we start with that?
Sure.
The newest PTR changes.
The newest of the new PTR changes. This actually, you know what? I don't think this one's going to be in though.
I don't think so either.
But that'll be in on stage 3 with whatever else comes up. But the projectile speed.
Yeah.
For Junkrat is big, and they're still trying to make Reaper viable.
Yeah.
Which okay. The movement, it's just going to destroy my rank.
Well, I watch, yeah, exactly. And that's the problem with Reaper is he's still, like, basically with that buff, you buffed him for
below platinum.
For below plat. So, where he's already strong.
And you can even see that for Junkrat to a certain extent, but he works in
with Junkrat's previous changes, it definitely helped him in those ranks, but his new buff, his new changes, I think really they make him a much more skill shot. You can hit, or it's easier to hit skill shots, but you still have to have some skill to hit those shots. And having less bounces means there's less just garbage on the ground, and especially at lower elos, people are terrible at avoiding that somehow.
Yeah. Well, and also, I think, too, it helps you when you're playing Junkrat, because we both played a lot of Junkrat because we like him. Mm-hmm. It's the predictability of trying to get where the bounces go.
Yes.
Because I was screwing around with him last night. It helps more with, and you take it to, like, these guys' level.
Yeah.
They could kind of predict it when it was shitty.
Right.
And now you give them a better flow and a better, mechanics of the actual projectile. They're just going to destroy with them, which is going to be awesome.
It's going to be super fun to watch. And I really, if Junkrat's not meta for stage 2, I fully expect him to be somewhere in there for stage 3.
I think there's going to be about 9 metas in stage 2.
Yeah.
And I don't think Goats is dead either.
No, I think it's going to be map situational.
Yeah, situational. And depending on the team and stuff.
And it might be like sections of maps too. Like,
watch Shangdu come out and run full Goats now. We're just going to fuck with everybody.
Just like, hey, everyone thought we were going to be like the weird team. Like, okay, well, we're going to do the weird thing. We're playing Goats.
Yep. Fuck you people. We're playing Goats now. That would be awesome.
Yes,
that would still make them the fan favorites. But I like these PTR changes.
Yeah,
the Reaper one, I don't know.
I feel like at this point, like Reaper just needs like a complete rework as a character. He needs like a smoke screen or
something,
or like
that shadow step.
I mean, some of the changes with the shadow step are
I
interesting,
like it.
But at the same time, it's like I don't know. It's just not. It's not great.
That's like the most worthless. We've talked about this before, and I think anyone that's talked about Overwatch, really, Shadow Step is kind of the worst ability that anyone has. Yeah. It's one of them. It's just one of those. You try it, you try to sneak, and it's a repositioning.
Right. Like, everyone hears it.
Except for in my level, where, there's Reaper behind me, and, dead.
Oh, he also has, like, some of the loudest footsteps in the game, too.
Him and Roadhog. But at least with Roadhog, it's like...
It makes sense. He's a fucking fat shit.
Yeah, like, he's 7 feet tall, and he weighs about 900 pounds.
Right. Whereas Reaper is like, he's just got big boots on. He's like that, he's like a goth kid in, like, the late 90s. Trying to be
Junko fucking pants.
Yeah, he's got his Jinko jeans. He's got the big platform boots. He's ready to go see the Matrix again for the like 80th time.
He's down with the sickness and all that shit.
Yeah. God. Yeah, not even real goth. It's just like
he's like one of those fucking like listens to Good Charlotte.
Yeah. Oh God!
Where's eyeliner and fucking big
Where's eyeliner? He's got the like fishnet sleeves on his hands.
Woof. He's dressed like Nikki Sixx from about 1983. I just watched that movie, by the way. Not to go on a tangent. I'm old, guys. Motley Crue is one of my favorites. I read The Dirt. I watched the movie. It was 90%, 95% accurate. They cut out a lot of the good shit, like the good shit being when they got all fucked up and did stupid things, because I'm sure Netflix wanted to censor some of it. But if you want to see what 80s, like, crazy 80s bands were like, it's a good watch.
I've heard that.
Yeah, I like early Motley Crue. Fucking shoot me, I don't care. I'm of that age group where it mattered, and it spawned me to...
I mean, they influenced a lot of bands, and they had a huge influence on things, so I understand.
I remember reading The Dirt and going, if I was 15 and I read this, there would be no way that I was not in Los Angeles with a guitar going, all right, let's fucking do something.
Right. I feel ya.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that, those are the changes.
Yeah, anyway.
I mean... Nothing too huge. I really like the Junkrat ones. I think that's going to be... That's one of the best tunings they've done to a character that I've seen.
Especially of all the things they've done in Junkrat with the projectile size and the speed and all that stuff. I just like...
Giving him a higher skill ceiling, but also a higher skill cap. Like, that's the kind of tuning we need, especially when it comes to the League. To make it, like, hey, to really make these things feel impactful, like, you gotta have some skill, not just, like, filling an area with grenades that dumbasses are gonna step on.
Yeah.
Like...
or just run at you when you have 2 mines loaded.
Yeah.
Jesus. I love that one. God. Okay, here you go. Here's one in the face.
Right, like, oh, hi, Doomfist, you're gonna charge me? I'm just gonna boop myself and you out of the way so you punch this wall that's next to... like, or that's like behind you or whatever. Like, come on.
I like it when the Doomfist just comes at you and you throw down the trap.
And they just, trapping a Doomfist.
I may or may not do a little fucking, a tactical crouching.
Yeah.
I guess we're calling it now?
Yes.
Well, I guess they called it that before. Anyway.
Yeah, so that's those. Let's move on to, we got some cool news out of Philly. They announced their arena that they're building to play in next year. It's an esports arena. I don't think it's going to be exclusively used for Overwatch. I do think there's going to be other events, but it is going to be the home of the Philadelphia Fusion. So I imagine that there's going to be a lot of their branding and that kind of stuff.
I mean, from the pictures and everything. I mean, you guys, but you can see like all the seating. I mean, it's 3,500 seats. I think that's a little.
Might be
positive,
a little much. Yeah.
On what's going to happen. I think it will sell out first, but you know what? It's not, I don't think it's just going to be for that.
Yeah. No, I think they're gonna use that for other games and all that, and that's awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
let's get more of that. But obviously they're gonna play probably about 14 games a year there if they keep this schedule, because you'll have your 14. I don't know. I get the feeling that next year we're going to have more games again.
Yeah, we could, and there could be different spacing in the games. There's going to be something.
Yeah, I feel like the scheduling is going to be radically different next year.
Yeah, because I'm sure they have people already on that.
Yeah,
because that's a lot. That's a big task.
I mean, that is like,
and they're kind of like leaving it to the teams to find their arena, their home, and we'll get the people to the city.
Yeah,
you guys figure out where you're playing, how you're selling tickets, and all your branding and all that shit.
Yeah, that makes sense. That part's going to be put on the franchises themselves. So, like, I mean, that's how normal sports works anyway, too. Like, you've got your schedule is made by the league, then so they're in charge of like who needs to be where at what times, and then everything else is up to the franchises.
Yeah, and that arena, it does remind me kind of, it's a smaller version of that esports arena that I went to in Vegas. But they could run it like that too, where you have, if you guys want to come, like you can make part of it like a cafe.
Yeah.
Where you constantly have something going on there, which I think they're going to do.
Right. Especially because of where it is too.
Yeah.
Like it's right in the heart of their sports district. Complex, yeah. So, I mean, it's right next to, is it right next to the football stadium?
Yeah, I believe so. Well, they're all kind of in the same area from what I know.
Yeah.
So it's because I saw that 9 million people complaining about parking, and it's going to be $50, and this is taking up space and shit.
Because I mean, I've been to Philly, and I vaguely remember where it is, but I don't know. Most of my knowledge of where things in Philly are come from the intro of "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia." So
yeah, I remember the old vet. I went there a couple times, and that was an interesting experience for me. We've gone over that too. Making it out of there alive was, I'm surprised I did.
Yeah. Yeah. Philly fans they're a whole nother breed.
And imagine me at 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I didn't poke anything.
Yeah, you weren't poking that bear at all. Yeah. Well, at least you weren't a full-fledged Giants fan, right?
Well,
I'm sure for those games you were.
Oh, yeah. Well,
that was during the Lawrence Taylor days. So
I had my LT jersey on.
Never mind, yeah.
I had my LT jersey on. I was probably on whenever LT was on at that point in my life, too.
Fair enough.
Or at least some reasonably close. I was not sober, let's put it that way.
Right.
That was before the beer. But anyway, I think that's going to be... I can't wait to see what the other teams are going to do.
Right.
Because that arena really looks amazing, and it makes me want to go there and check it out.
Oh, for sure. It makes me want to take a road trip to Philly for sure.
Yeah.
But I also want to see, it makes me excited to see what some of these other teams do with it too.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait to see, imagine what the Seoul one is going to look like.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure they probably are just going to take an existing space, but...
Yeah, I'm sure they have a big enough space for them anyway.
Somewhere.
Yeah. And the Chinese ones are going to be interesting too.
Yeah, those are going to be... I feel like at least one of them is going to get a way too big place, and they're going to put so much money into it.
Yeah. I think that could happen very well.
And it should probably be either... I'm guessing it's either going to be Chengdu or
Hangzhou.
Or Hangzhou.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the other two teams are probably going to be better.
Right.
I'm not just, I know I want to see, but I think this is a good model for the future for just esports in America.
Yeah.
Because I think, cities like where we are in Cleveland, they could build something like that,
obviously not that big.
Well, I don't think we something like that.
But something like that for sure.
I'd say 500 to 1,000 seats you could do, but
I think about 1,000 seats you could absolutely do that.
And it has to be multi-purpose, but its main objective is for esports.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to happen until you bring it.
Yeah.
Because here in this city, to be brutally honest, we have nothing. I mean, you guys are like in other cities, like even in places like Denver.
You got like cafe. I mean, there's like one or two gaming cafes. They're both on like opposite sides of the city. And if you know anything about Cleveland, like you're either on one side of the city or you're on the other. Like that's it. Getting ESPN updates, guys.
Baseball starting.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I do not play fantasy baseball, I do not have that much time in my life.
Oh, my God, right? It is. I mean, I would love to play fantasy baseball at some point in my life, but I feel like it would need to be a part-time job to do effectively. So, good on that.
Yeah, I'm
fantasy football takes up enough of my time.
Yeah, and fantasy Overwatch, even though we're terrible.
Or just Overwatch League and all the video games and
sports and whatever else is going on.
Yeah, I got too much other shit to try to dive into fantasy baseball.
I'm gonna try to figure out what fucking shortstop I'm gonna play.
Yeah, on which day and
gotta look at the Marlins lineup and see if I can. Fill
then you gotta look at the weather projections and make sure that they're gonna play in ideal conditions for this guy to really go off. Oh God, it's too much.
Or you play like, say you play a team like in the Northeast in opening week, and you're like, yeah, I'm jazzed. We could do good in this, and every fucking game is rained out, so you're immediately behind.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Yeah. The Philly thing is going to be awesome. I'm really excited to see what some of the other places we end up with as home teams and home locations.
I think some places are going to use existing type.
Yeah. I mean, there was a brief thinking that the Titans were going to use Rogers Arena. Then there was like a quick retraction on that. So they might use it for 1 or 2 games.
Right. I think the big basketball arenas, that's getting a little crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
big basketball hockey arenas.
Yeah. Like, you can do that for the grand finals.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's a huge draw. You were on the opposite side of the country, so you're going to get a lot of people coming in there for that. So, like, I totally get that for the Barclays Center. But, like...
For just
I mean, maybe if it was, like, the first playoff game and you play it at Rogers Center, like, that would be cool. Or, like, a stage playoff final or something like that. Yeah.
But, yeah, there has to be... I mean, those hockey arenas and stuff, where they hold 25,000?
Usually...
That's without floor seats, I'm saying.
Yeah, usually hockey arenas hold about, like, 20,000 or so.
And that's in Canada, so it could be, like, 30.
Yeah, it could be a little bigger.
Like, so you're taking something like the Barclays Center, and you're going to try and play regular season games. That would work in Korea.
Right, because I know the Q seats, like, about 20,000.
Right.
And
then you probably add another couple thousand on the floor.
I don't know if... no, that's even including floor seats.
Oh, it's including floor?
Yeah. And I don't know if that's going to increase with the
new remodel.
With the new remodel.
See, that we were kind of thinking that they were going to do something with the remodel with esports.
I still think that they are.
Just
honestly, I think they're going to have like a multi-purpose room that they could fit like maybe 1,000 to 1,500 people in and do an esports thing in it. I absolutely still think that that's on the table.
Because I think also too, it's good for smaller concert venues, like the Fusion one. That would be great, like a 3,500 seat arena.
Oh, that's a perfect smaller concert venue for sure.
For people that aren't like gigantic.
Yeah, not for your Lady Gaga concert or whatever, but for a smaller band or
not including Cleveland, like bands like Def Leppard or something like that, or like Judas Priest.
Yeah,
where you're not going to sell out 30,000 except for in Cleveland.
Well, more like the bands that I like Between the Buried and Me. Yeah. Like when bands like that come in, like
they will let some of the bands I like.
Yeah, even some of the bands I like, I don't think they let them play there. A little too rowdy.
Yeah, a little too rowdy. We got Death Angel, Slayer, and Iron Reagan. Yeah, we're gonna put you guys in some beat up arena because you're just gonna tear this fucking place to pieces.
Yeah.
What? They don't realize we're all in our 40s now,
they're just going to put you at Oracle? Oh,
yeah. Just going to send us all to Oakland.
Gotta get the jabs in at the Pacific Northwest. San Francisco.
Bay Area. Choking on Oakland. Must be the air.
Yeah, all right. All right, so Yeah, there's going to be some cool things with that. So let's move on. We've got some new things coming in on Stage 2.
Yeah, we're not previewing the whole thing, but we're going to just talk about things that have changed up that we're going to be seeing in Stage 2. But we're just going to give you like a basic overview about what to expect. Especially viewing times. Let's start with that.
Yeah. So everything got pushed back about 15 minutes as far as start times and all of that. Because the games were running too long and they were getting pushed back anyway. So they're just moving it back to officially start at those times or whatever. And that's what they're going to be listed as.
Basically, they're giving it an hour 45 instead of an hour and a half, which is...
That's a good middle ground.
Move.
Yeah.
The only thing I
think there's going to be a few that are going to run over that, and I think they expect that, but generally it's going to be around that. And like you'll have some that are going to run shorter.
And also with this potential meta change coming up, some of these maps are going to be faster. I mean,
there's going to be
it's not going to be as slow of a like a feeling out like all that.
Yeah, you're not going to get that
slow play.
Yeah, you're not going to get that part in the fights where you're literally just neither team has ult, and you're just kind of staring at each other behind a Rhine shield.
Yeah, poking and doing all that stuff.
Poking, trying to build up ult, whatever.
And especially if it's like a double sniper meta, you're just going to be going out there and getting picks.
Yeah.
And then trying to do whatever you do. But I like it. I like the change. I think it's good.
It was definitely a necessary change.
Because it helps you plan better, especially for like us who are doing like content and stuff like that. I need to know like some of like the times.
Yeah.
To be prepared to be up at, till 1:30 in the morning.
Right.
Or not.
Yeah.
There's some matches that I'm not going to... I'll watch it in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll be brutally honest.
Yeah.
Like if it's like Mayhem and Justice, I mean, I'm a Mayhem fan. I'll still watch it in the morning. It's just me like, no.
Right. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna stay up for this. But yeah, so starting off.
Let's talk about map pool.
Yeah, let's dive into this map pool. So we've got a few ones that are going to be repeats, just because there's not enough maps for them to have a completely new pool.
And the map order is different as well.
So they also, we did touch on that a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
But just briefly, but it's going to go Control, Assault, Hybrid, Escort. So they just flipped the Assault and the Hybrid. They talked about that because there was too many times where you would go into the Assault map and basically it was already determined to that point, and then it's just like if you draw, then like it's totally over.
Right.
So they want to avoid that as much as possible.
Like I mean, we saw that with Toronto and Hangzhou.
Exactly.
Basically, Toronto just had to yeet around the map for fucking 2 minutes and not do anything, which kind of fucking screwed them.
Oh yeah, it did. Absolutely, it did. And I think I bet there's a whole PowerPoint that that Bishop has there. Just going at it like they walk in after that playoff game, like, all right, guys, we're going to sit down and talk about yeeting.
Yeah. This is what we don't do. This is not, we're not going to just fuck around. We're not Vancouver. We're not on Vancouver's level.
Exactly. We're not up to that point yet.
Our main tank can't play Hanzo on Anubis, all right?
But, so let's go into the control maps.
Coughing, guys. I've been sick.
Yeah, we're both, I mean, it's
recovering.
This whole, it seems like the entire city is sick at this point.
Yeah, and it's about ready to go to the city of mud.
Yeah, no kidding.
That'll be next week.
This time of year is the worst with that. All right, so with control maps, we've got Busan again, but we bring in... Wait, did we have Oasis?
No, we did not.
No, we haven't. Maybe it's just been in my map pool for the actual game, because I feel like anytime I get a control map, it's that. Well, I get either Busan or Oasis, is all I get.
See, I've been getting Busan and Lijiang, which is also in this. Actually, the Lijiang and Oasis are kind of, watching these guys play are my two favorite control maps.
Oh, I love watching these guys play.
Especially Lijiang.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because Lijiang, you get like such a diverse meta for each section of the map.
Yeah.
That's still one of my favorite things to watch. And I think that's absolutely going to continue with this meta, no matter how it all shakes out.
Yeah, and then we have the repeat with Busan.
Yeah.
We're going to have a couple of repeats, which means we won't see them again potentially till the playoffs.
Right. And I think those will be the ones that are going to be played the least, because it always feels like there's one map in each section that really doesn't get that much play.
Yeah, Eichenwald.
Yeah, like Eichenwald really didn't get a whole lot.
Yeah, we got.
Was it part of the map pool with the last one?
No,
I feel like I know we had Kings Row and what was the Kings Row, Hollywood, and
was it just Kings Row
and Numbani.
Oh, that's right, Kings Row, Hollywood, Numbani.
And I feel like Numbani was kind of underplayed.
Yeah, well,
but I don't know. There was some times where it felt like it was like every map that got played, and then like we didn't see it for like 2 weeks.
And I'm gonna be honest, Numbani sucks when you're watching goats. I actually liked watching goats.
Oh, I loved watching Numbani when it wasn't goats, but that game or that map with goats is horrible.
Yeah, but we don't have really. I mean, we have the potential to see goats in certain points in some of this stuff.
Yeah,
but so let's go over in the order. So Assault, we have Paris. Everybody's new favorite fucking map.
Yeah, so we get. I mean, it is a new map, so that'll be cool to see. We haven't seen anything as far as professionals play on this map yet.
Yeah, which I want to see because
I want to see how they approach this map because it is such
weird.
a mess at times. Obviously, we're playing in lower elo, so it's like you got half of the team going one way, half the team going the other way. Then like one random guy goes up the middle. You're just like, what are you doing, dude?
And I've been playing a lot of Wrecking Ball, so then I'm just flying over everybody.
Right.
I'm like, fuck. I'm in the elo where everybody's afraid of Symmetra and Orisa. Yeah. So I'm the one that has to go, look, they're killable.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm in the elo where if I try to play Orisa, I just get harassed. It's just, like I just get focused hard.
Well, yeah.
And it's, oh god, it's so frustrating. Because then I get zero support from my team, and then I just continue to get that. So then I switch to Roadhog and
anyway.
But yeah, and then we get our one repeat map is going to be Temple of Anubis on Assault.
Which, new meta. We're going to see that bunker comp come back.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Especially with the Junkrat changes and, you're going to get that double sniper maybe.
Double sniper. I think it's going to be like double sniper bunker or bunker with Widow Junkrat.
Yeah.
And then to counter that, you get dive basically.
Yeah, which is
But fun. You got to like coordinated dive on that.
And then, you're going to get to see these guys play Genji and a little bit of Tracer, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I know this map gets a lot of hate, but I really enjoy it.
Yeah, Anubis?
Yeah.
I love Anubis. That's my favorite. If I have to play an Assault map, that's the one I like to play.
Same. That's the one I like to play. I like to watch these guys play it. It's great.
Next, in that map pool in the Assault, we have Hanamura.
Which I fully, now that Soldier's gotten the changes that he's gotten, I 100% expect Soldier to be
because they were
like
using
a
him last year.
pick for this map. And they were using him last year when he was in his kind of
weird state.
Yeah, his really weird in-between state.
Yeah, because you had guys like AKM and Fleta going off on him and stuff, which you're kind of going to run that's sort of dive-ish, I would assume.
Yeah, it's like a half dive map or meta.
But they know how to get into that map, unlike in like regular matches. I mean, like on ladder. And then you think about these things and you go to like, let's go. Never mind, you guys are just going to run through the front door and get murdered. Okay.
Yep. Oh god.
Or stand on the sides of the front door and wonder how to get in. Big hole on top.
Yeah. Or they go up the top and the whole other team is just waiting there in the top stairs, just raining freaking Junkrat missile or Junkrat mines and all of that, and then they just walk right up to that instead of going to the left, taking that high ground there, and just kind of forcing them. Nope. Yeah. Why would you do that?
Why would we do that? Why would we use high ground?
Why would we try to move up there in a different way?
That's why I'm grinding, because I want to get out of the. I don't know what high ground is.
Yeah.
Like literally, I was playing fucking Baptiste the other day, and someone said, "Why are you up there? Are you fucking kidding me? Did you not even watch a Star Wars movie where fucking Anakin got killed? I have the higher ground, dumbass."
Because I can heal you guys.
I can see
everything better.
I have better sight lines.
Oh my god. Why are you up there?
Why are you up there?
Because I'm not Moira. I don't have to, like, stand behind you and pee on you with my hand.
Yeah.
I can actually shoot projectiles towards you.
And at the other team.
And
I can also save your ass with the fucking immortality field.
Right.
From this far away.
Yeah.
It's true.
It is.
Anyway.
But they don't understand that. They really don't. Even people in my elo do the same thing. So.
Like, why are you on the ground with Widow?
Yeah. Exactly. Why are you not on the high ground is the better question. Yeah. You're playing Hanzo. Yeah. Or you're playing Widow. Or you're playing McCree.
I play Diva and Hanzo's on the fucking low ground. Bye.
Yeah, no kidding.
See, or fucking Hammond.
Oh, God.
They don't know what to do. Like, they get out the storm arrow and you're flinging in the air and it's just like, go ahead, stand there and try and shoot me. I'm going to fucking smash you literally through the ground.
Right.
Man.
Oh, God. All right, so that's all the assault maps. Let's move on to the hybrids. We've got my least favorite map in this entire game.
Blizzard World.
Bar none. Blizzard World.
Aesthetics aside.
Aesthetics aside, yes. I love the look of it. Hate everything else about it. Oh my God, I hate this map so much.
Yeah.
And I usually love hybrid maps. They're my favorite map type.
Yeah.
Because all my other favorite maps, they're hybrids. Yeah. Eichenwald and King's Row, the other two maps in this, two of my favorite maps in the entire game. But there's something about Blizzard World. I despise this map.
Yeah.
And I get it so freaking much. It feels like they're listening to me and they're just like, all right, well, we're going to give you Blizzard World, Paris, and Hanamura all back to back.
Yeah.
Good luck, fucker.
Yeah. Let's see how fast he quits.
Yeah, right?
See how fast he rage quits. You think he'll get through Hanamura? If he gets through Hanamura, he's definitely getting Blizzard World.
Yeah, right? God.
Well, with me, it's just they just back-to-back Paris all day long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just...
But, I mean, I'm grinding some of it in quick play,
and that's
too.
even between quick play and competitive.
Yeah.
Like, it'll just be like, well, your warm-up map's going to be Paris, so that's not going to give you anything to actually, like, warmed up for. And then, your first two maps are going to be Blizzard World and then Hanamura.
Yeah.
Good luck.
But I love Eichenwald, though.
Yeah.
That's probably my...
I love that.
That's probably my favorite hybrid map and probably favorite map overall. That, and I do like Gibraltar a lot, too.
Because even the first point of Eichenwald, I think, is probably one of the most balanced in the entire game.
Yeah.
I think the walk back for assault or for the attackers is just far enough away that it doesn't give them a huge advantage, but the defenders are just a little bit further back. So, like, there's a slight advantage for
They have the spawn rooms
for the attackers
adjusted nicely.
Yeah, I like the distance for that. I think the choke points are good. The ways to get around the choke points are really good too. Like, I don't know. It's just a great map.
I mean, because last year, when Blizzard, they had, 2 stages plus the playoffs too?
Yeah.
I mean, well, that was also a new map, and I think they were trying to pimp it out.
Yeah.
But that map seemed like the one that nobody finished.
Yeah. Oh, no.
It was
so rare that you got a full...
They also changed that the first checkpoint in that, though.
Oh,
Since then. They moved it back. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's far, but it's like 20 meters back.
Yeah, it's something like that.
But it's still not going to make a difference.
No, it's really
the way these guys play.
Yeah.
It is always interesting to watch and see what they come out with, though, on Blizzard World.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's probably the most diverse of the hybrids. It's probably the most diverse comps that you get. But I mean, even still, it's probably like... It's really the worst to spectate that map too.
Yeah, it's kind of just odd.
It is. Really, the only good section of that entire map is the castle part.
Yeah, the
Diablo section.
Yeah, but Eichenwald and Blizzard World are new, and we've seen a lot of King's Row. Now, who knows what you're going to see on King's Row?
Yeah,
because I mean, there are points like where we saw even last year we had the Zarya Hanzo shit going on.
It's gonna be weird, but
you might get the Reinhardt Zarya double sniper thing.
It's the most iconic map in the entire game.
Yeah,
like
I think so too.
They've been playing that since. I mean, that was one of the first beta maps that got released. So I mean, and it's probably one of the most well designed maps in the entire game as well. Yeah. Still,
that Eichenwald's my favorite map.
Yeah, Eichenwald is great, for sure.
Yeah.
But King's Row is right up there as well.
And Lijiang is one of my favorite ones, too, just because there's so many different ways to play it.
Yeah, for sure.
Then we have the escort maps. We have Junkertown, Gibraltar, and Rialto, which is our repeat.
I mean, these are three maps that I love to watch.
Oh, yeah.
From these guys. Especially, like, Gibraltar, you basically get 3 different comps for each section. Junkertown is fun to watch, too.
Yeah, you get a couple of different comps going in that one.
And I really enjoyed when they were playing Rialto in this.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was fantastic.
I thought that was awesome.
That was, like, the best way to watch goats.
Yes.
I think that map was...
That was a fantastic goats map.
Yeah. I just liked
for
it.
Viewing, at least. I don't know about actually playing it, because I never actually got to... The only time I ever got to play actual goats was on, like, 3 different maps, and that's about it. Every other time, it was just, like... It was kind of half goats.
Yeah.
And
it was just
we got steamrolled anyway.
Yeah. Because you have to coordinate, and no one coordinates.
Yeah.
I got in
like a 3 or 4 stack a couple of times where they all they set everything, and then we just the other random 3 people, or me and the other person, were just like, okay, we'll fill whatever.
Yeah.
And it worked out great. Because anytime I got to actually straight up play goats and do that, like, we rolled.
Yeah, and everyone, like, when everyone worked together, that's fine.
Oh, yeah, it was great. And it was the one I remember the most was on Oasis, for sure. And it was...
You're going to see some goats on University, probably.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, that's a good map for it. That's a good section for it. I think the highway one is a good one for it as well.
Yeah.
But, I mean... That's also a really good one for, like, a Farah.
Yeah. You get all kinds of weird stuff.
Tracer. I mean, that was the map we got, the iconic, probably one of the craziest kills I've ever seen from...
Was that the one where Prophet dumped that Junkrat tire? Like,
no, that was... The one I'm thinking of is when he was Tracer, and he murdered that Farah in midair.
Oh, yeah. Oh, when he was blinking?
Yes.
Like,
still one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. He's just like, oh, okay, I went up the thing, blink, 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 brrr, ear in your head, and recall, and I'm back to where I'm safe.
Hi.
Probably like the most, and then just, hello! The most Prophet thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, if you could get that as a GIF and put it on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And
they were terrible on that map.
Oh, they were god-awful, but, I mean, that was a clutch moment for them, too, because that won them... Did that win them a playoff game?
It might have.
I think it was a playoff game.
Yeah, it was. That was, that would have been when,
I think that was round 1 of the...
Yeah, against the...
Was that against the Gladiators?
Gladiators? Yeah, I think so.
Because I think it was on Hydration that he did that, too.
Yeah. Who's a good Farah.
Oh, really good Farah, yeah.
Well, you're not expecting
Well, yeah, you're not expecting to get murdered by a Tracer in midair. Who is gonna, like, even these guys are just like, what the fuck was that?
Did he just get clipped by a Tracer? Like, maybe Genji, like, kind of doing, or sometimes you get the monkey fucking primaling.
Something, but to have a Tracer just not only, like...
Just one clip you in the face.
But to do it as close as he did, too, was the craziest part. Like, my God. Prophet. I can't wait to watch that dude play real DPS again.
So I can't wait for, like, I want to see some of these guys we haven't seen play yet.
Yes.
I want to see Flower. I want to see some of these other guys.
I want to, like, God. If you guys think Vancouver is good in goats, wait until Siominsu and fucking Haxel are getting to play actual DPS characters.
Yeah, you're gonna
like, holy crap. Then you've got, I mean, think of what you're going to see from San Francisco. And
I'm going to bring this up. Double Sniper. Watch the mayhem with Tavik and Saya Player.
Yeah.
Because
that's going to be gross.
Tavik is fucking filthy on Hanzo, man.
He really is.
And Saya Player is just, Saya Player.
Yeah.
Who knows? They might win 3 games in this.
Yeah, they might.
Nah, never mind.
Hey, you guys could be one of the 8, 3, and 4 teams.
One of the 8, that's true. Yeah. We're one of 8.
Yeah.
be the
You'll have the worst map differential, but you'll be 3 and 4. So you'll be the Houston Outlaws of stage 2.
Hey, it's their meta. They could be 4 and 3 in this one.
They could, right? Exactly. They'll get that last spot in the playoffs and get mashed by Vancouver.
Yeah, then it'll be 7-0, 7-0, 6-1. Then on the other end, 0-7, 2-5, 2-5, and then the rest is all the same fucking record.
Yeah, it's going to be either 3 and 4 or 4 and 3.
Yeah, they're going to have 3,000 tiebreakers.
Right.
All right, everybody, we're just going to flip 15 coins at once.
I don't know what's heads or tails on them, but here they are.
I'm just throwing them on the stage.
Just throw them on the stage.
Everybody open a loot box.
The most appropriate way for that to end would be for it to just knock him out.
Yeah.
Or he's just got to look at... He's like crawling around on the ground looking for each coin.
Yeah.
Like, I don't... Which coin did I flip for you guys? Was it this Tracer or Hanzo commemorative coin? Or did I give you guys the quarter? Who got the doubloon?
Yeah.
How did we get this Sea of Thieves doubloon? Who brought this here?
Is that a Heroes of the Storm medallion?
That game's dead. Just throws it.
You got an old Heroes of the Dorm coin. Hey, I love that game.
Oh, man.
I play it once in a while still.
I haven't played that game in like a year.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
I might go back at some point.
Yeah, and then you go,
But yeah, I'll get in one like quick play match and I'll remember why I quit.
Oh, it's not balanced at all. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So where were we? Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be the map pool, and then there's really not much to talk about. We like at this point, the only map we really haven't ever seen
is Paris. Yeah.
Which is gonna be interesting. I like watching. I want to see Gibraltar. I kind of wanted to see Gibraltar running goats.
Yeah.
Because I think that would be just like a weird fucking...
It really would have. Especially that second point. Because I feel like some team would have tried to break it. Well, actually, it might have been... That might have made Hammond goats...
Yeah.
Like a viable thing. Because the high ground on that part of the map is ridiculous when you're up on that ship.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and we know where Sinatra would have been. He would have been fucking on the nose of that ship, just fucking raining.
Somehow, some way, he would have gotten on top of that ship.
Yeah.
It would have taken him half the time to get up there, but he'd have done it.
Yeah, he would have been at the highest point of the high ground.
And he somehow would have had 100 energy with it, too.
Yeah, and no one would have fucking killed him until it was too late.
Right.
Unless it was Vancouver.
Yeah. Then he would get one and they'd get two.
Yeah.
And that'd be it.
So, we talked about the times now. They are tweaking the tiebreakers because as we just had we were just talking, everybody's going to be 4 and 3 and 3 and 4. Somehow they didn't think that was going to happen.
Right. When you only have 7 games, it's bound to happen.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get into situations like we had this time where we have to do matches and we're not going to televise them.
Yeah.
And they become shit shows and everybody's like railing. It's just...
Or the most awkward coin toss I've ever seen in my life on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Or was it Instagram stories?
It might
something
have been
like that.
Instagram stories or My Story or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're not live streaming a coin flip, for fuck's sake. Come on.
That was more awkward than fucking DJ Khalid.
Yeah. And that's saying a lot.
That's hardcore awkward, man.
Yeah, but we still don't know exactly what the tiebreakers are going to be. I'm guessing probably before the stage starts or maybe like the first week or two, we should find out what that will be.
Or they're going to tell us 5 minutes before.
Oh, yeah, they're going to tell us.
The playoffs.
They're going to tell us like... Yeah, they'll tell us silence. Like the last match of the stage. They'll be like, okay, guys, we got the tiebreaker thing figured out.
We'll have details 2 minutes before the matches start on fucking Thursday.
Jesus.
All right, so that's going to do it. We just wanted to talk about some things, just get you guys ready on the off week. We didn't feel it necessary to do our normal power rankings.
Yeah, we're gonna do a pre-stage 2 power rankings, like what we think is gonna be for that, like where we think teams rank going into stage 2. So fully expect that next week. This weekend, keep an eye out on either our Twitch. There's going to be probably at least 3 different channels that are going to have this stream that we're going to do this weekend, talking about the meta. Yeah, watch out for that. Keep an eye on our Twitter, on our Twitch, because we'll definitely post it on the final details and time for that. Keep an eye out on some of the other channels in our network, Overwatch League by the Numbers,
Overwatch, OWL Recap. All of the guys, there's a couple of guys that aren't going to be involved that we still, we listen to and we've had interactions with, which is, has been fun.
But yeah, just keep an eye out for that. We'll give you guys the full details on our Twitter.
We're working out some details right now.
Yeah. So yeah, keep an eye out on our Twitter.
Yeah.
And we will give you the final details of when that is going to be.
Yeah.
And who all will be involved for sure.
And definitely come in, join in, get in the conversation there too in the chat. And and then next week we'll have some discussions about like we said, power rankings.
Yeah.
Get you ready for week 1 of stage 2, which we don't know what the fuck's going to happen with the meta. So that's actually kind of exciting.
It is.
And I'm kind of like,
that's why we want you guys in on this whole roundtable discussion that we're going to do, because there's going to be a lot of differing opinions, and I think there's a possibility that everybody could be right.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be anywhere from you've got 6 different metas going on depending on the map and
the team and
the
what
team,
they're playing.
all that. Yeah,
that even happened last year. I mean, you look at Houston. I mean, we joke with Houston. They didn't really have that god level tracer play, but they made it work.
Yeah,
to an extent. I mean, they almost got in the playoffs. I mean, we fucking rail on them, but
relentlessly. But
they almost made it in the playoffs without a tracer player.
Exactly.
A god level.
And now they have a pretty decent tracer player. So if that is part of the meta, they're set.
Yeah, and if it goes to a multiple, you're running 1 support, triple DPS kind of thing.
And with the Junkrat buffs, I mean, they might be in better shape than you could even think. Because, I mean, they have one of the best Junkrat players in the league, and Jake, aside from Prophet.
Yeah. Prophet owns. Flood is pretty good, too.
Yeah, he is.
But Jake isn't the only Junkrat player. He's top 2.
Oh yeah,
him and Prophet are on the same level.
Yeah, they're right up there.
But also one thing about Jake, I'm just going to throw this in there. He's a really good soldier player too.
He is,
and a soldier's going to be viable on some of these maps in this pool. So
I fully expect Soldier to be probably the most prominent we've seen him in the league yet.
Yeah,
probably the most prominent since what, Apex?
Probably.
Because, I mean, that was the last time he was really... when this game first started, Soldier was a must-pick
all the time.
Map.
And he was a must-pick for a long time. Even when Dive kind of started...
Yeah, he was still viable.
Yeah.
At times.
He's going to be situational map kind of...
Right.
You're definitely going to see him on Hanamura, especially Point B.
But...
Attack...
Yeah, I mean, and think of some of the guys that you're going to get with that. You're going to get
AKM.
You're going to get AKM, Dafran. I mean, that's what made Dafran famous. Was he was better at aiming than the damn tack visor is.
Yeah. No, this tack visor doesn't aim right.
Oh, this tack visor is not as good as me.
Definitely my audio of that. But then you have other guys like that were decent too, like Baby Bay, and everyone can play Soldier, especially in this league. I mean,
these guys are ridiculous.
Some guys are better than others. They just know how to work his kit a little bit better, which I mean isn't the hardest kit in the world.
No,
but
it's a really basic kit. But
hey, he's your second healer too.
Yeah, there you go. Oh God, that's what it feels like when I play quick play. Jesus. Well, actually, no. He's your main healer in quick play. God.
Well, no, everyone's playing Baptiste wrong.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So he's still your main healer because the Baptiste is up front. Just
getting murdered.
Yeah, getting murdered, or he's up on the high ground.
Oh yeah,
not helping the team.
Exactly. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Stay tuned for all the stuff that we got going on. Thanks a lot for all your support. Don't forget to hit a like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. All you guys listening on various podcasts like Spotify, iTunes, and SoundCloud and all that kind of stuff. Thanks a lot. Give us a review. Definitely comment down below. Hit us up on social media. Also, don't forget, we have a Patreon page. If you'd like to join up and support us, that would be greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. We're going to be doing some different stuff on there, especially coming up. I mean, we're in an in-between time now, so we'll have some stuff coming up. But, as soon as
once the next stage starts.
Yeah, we'll have some more stuff coming up. All right. So, thanks a lot, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Catch you guys on the next one. Later.